just got back from Japan and I have a ton of merch that I purchased. If you guys are interested in seeing my haul, keep on watching. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Angie. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below to join our family. I just got back from Japan and I got a ton of cool merch, so let's go ahead and see what I got. So starting off with the figures, I got this huge Law figure. You guys, just so y'all can see the actual size of this figure, this is a Law figure that one of my friends gave me a while back. This is the difference in size. This figure is huge and I have to double check the price, but I'm pretty sure I paid less than like $30 for this figure. This is massive. So just so y'all can get a better look at this figure. If you don't know, now you know. I'm a huge fan of Law. He is the one character I have the most figures of. I think I have 8 Law figures now, which to me is simply not enough. But I scored this one in Okinawa, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but Akihabara is not the go-to place for anime merch. It's Okinawa, 100%, as you guys will see through this video. This is the place you need to go because this would have cost me $1 million bajillion in Akihabara, okay? Like, I don't care what anybody says. Is that the place you should go to when you want to see anime stuff and do a maid cafe? Absolutely. However, if you're really trying to find cool stuff, you need to go to Okinawa. Next up, I'm also a big fan of Nanami Kento, and I scored this Nanami figure. You can see the price right here. 1,800 yen. 1,800 yen. Okay, I'm doing a rough estimate, but that's more or less like 14 bucks. So 1,800 yen for this Nanami, okay? I don't even want to know how much this costs in the States, but I cannot wait to put this on my shelf. I already have a space over here. You can see it's got Gojo and Geto over here, so we can add Nanami and have a little trio, and it's iconic. So scored this. Like, I'm pretty sure I got this in Akihabara. Like, I'm pretty sure I was in Akiba when I bought this. However, the price is right. The price is absolutely right. For the exact same price, I got another Law figure. Again, this was a find in Okinawa. Y'all, look at Law. Look at him undoing his tie and just look at how he looking. Iconic. Also, this is a pretty big box, like 1,400 yen for this. Still in the box. That's the other thing I love about shopping in Japan. They take such good care of their stuff. You will find something that somebody has probably had for years and it'll still have the box, the tag, the packaging, like, it looked brand new. This was less than the Nanami. The Nanami was 1,800. This was 1,400, which is more or less like 10 bucks. Next figure I got, I was super excited about this, is Hot Girl Albedo. I absolutely love Albedo and I was so excited to see this. Now this is one of the more expensive figures that I got, but I'm still really happy about it because the figure I have of her now, she doesn't even have wings. So this one was 3,500 yen, but I cracked the deal with my friend and he bought it in exchange for one of my mini Gojo figures. So more or less I kind of got it for like free, or maybe he paid half, I don't remember, but it was still a good deal. The next 2 figures I got are actually gifts for someone very close to me, and so they are from Detective Conan because he loves that show. So this one is Kaido Kid, if you guys are familiar with the show. I saw this and was like, I kind of have to get it. Like, he's just an iconic character in the Conan series because he rivals Conan pretty much every time we see him. Like, he's equally smart, and for whatever reason they look alike. Like, I don't know. And then the other one I got when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I have to have this. It's so iconic. It's Kid Conan, obviously, but look, it says Detective Conan. It's got the little platform. It's from when, like, he transformed into his younger version of himself, which was like the first episode. Like, this is so iconic. Like, this is very much a figure of the plot. Like, 10s across the board. And I don't remember the exact price for these, but both of these, I want to say together were probably like 30 bucks. Like, it really was very fairly priced. The next thing I got, I didn't actually buy. It was actually a gift from my friend who I was visiting who lives in Okinawa, and shout out to her because I absolutely love that she surprised me with this. This is a cute posket of Sesshomaru from Inuyasha. Like, I literally don't have any Inuyasha merch, even though I love Inuyasha, so honestly it's a classic. But I was just so excited to get this. I thought she sent it to me on accident, but she had 2 of them and gave one to me, so we're adding this to the fold. The next figure I got was this little tiny Milim Nava and Rimuru from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. This has been on my list for a long time. Not this specific figure, but a figure of Milim and Rimuru. And there aren't too many of them, but a lot of them are very expensive, which is why I opted for a smaller one because they had a bigger one and it was a little bit pricey, but I also didn't really like the way it looked. So I was like, I kind of like this chibi one, so we're gonna go ahead and get this. So that's why I decided to get this little small one. And I'm really happy for it. I mean, honestly, it's gonna fit great on my shelf because it's not huge. So I'm not mad at the size, but if I I do ever see a larger one that I like, I probably will also buy that. But for now, I'm very, very happy that I was able to get my hands on the chibi one. And then the last little figure that I got is this card captor Sakura in Sanrio collab. I don't remember when this collaboration happened, but this is Pom Pom Purin from Sanrio collabed with card captor Sakura. So we've got the little wings and everything. I bought this at the same store in Akihabara where I got the Conan figures, and I want to say it was like 300 yen, which give or take is like $1.75. Okay, next we're gonna do some smaller items that I got. A lot of this stuff came from either just thrifting in random places in Japan at anime stores, or they came from Gacha. So the first thing I found, and I'm pretty sure I got this in Harajuku, this is the Sanrio and Blue Lock collaboration. I don't think they've come out with the plushies just yet, but I already pre-ordered them, so I can't wait to get those. But of course we got Baro, and they paired him with Batsumaru, so I got the keychain for that. I was trying to get the plushie version of this online, but it was sold out, so I was really, really excited when I came across their keychain, because now I'm still able to get the merch, because I actually really, really love Baro as a character. Like, I just enjoy him. The next thing I got was from Gashapon, the Gashapon main store in Ikebukuro, Sunshine City. This is Dot from Mashal. If you guys aren't familiar with Mashal, it's basically if One Punch Man and Harry Potter had a baby. It's a very, very hilarious anime. It's like just comedy. It's really, really good. And so they had a little gachapon of the characters, and I really enjoyed Mashal, so I was happy with anybody I got, but I got Dot. Next was another gachapon. This one was of card captor Sakura, so I actually got Sakura, and I just thought this one was really, really cool. It just gives me like antique-y portrait type keychain, so I really like this a lot and was really happy that I was able to get Sakura, because even though she is the main character, she is also my favorite character. Next was another keychain from the Gachapon main store. If you guys aren't familiar with Shangri-La Frontier, it's a newer anime about this guy who likes to play trash video games, but he's finally playing a good one. It's VR, and this is one of the characters he meets, one of the NPCs in the game. I think her name is Emil. She's like a bunny rabbit, but this is her human form. And I was really excited to see Shangri-La Frontier in the Gachapon main store, because like I said, it's a newer anime and it's still gaining a lot of popularity here in the States. But I was really, really happy with any character that I got, and now that I've been watching more episodes, I really do like Emil. She's really, really cute, so I was happy to get this. And as I'm saying her name is Emil, I'm really not sure, because they just introduced her. Like, I just watched the episode a couple days ago, so if her name is not Emil, like, I'm so sorry, but this is her. Oh my god, I was so excited. I found this at a gachapon store in Harajuku, and apparently One Piece and Tamagotchi recently collaborated, so I got a Tamagotchi Chopper. I'm not sure what character this is from Tamagotchi, because it's been a while since I played Tamagotchi, but literally, how cute is this? Like, Chopper Gachi, like, adorbs. Next, I don't remember what store I found this in, but I found a young Nanami keychain, and it was 300 yen, which I said is like $1.75. It might even be less than that. So like I told y'all, I love Nanami, so I was really excited to get this, and I love a keychain as well, so young Nanami. Next, I got this. I call him Eyebrows, but I know this is Basil Hawkins from One Piece, but I call him Eyebrows because his eyebrows look so silly. But there's a store, if you're ever in Japan, there's a chain of stores called Mandarake, and they have like, it's thrifting. Like, they have old resold anime merch, although I think they have new things as well, but it's mostly stuff that people have resold, which is awesome because then you get good prices on it. They have an 100 yen bin, which more or less is $1, but right now it's probably like 60 cents. And I found this keychain of him in the 100 yen bin. He's not really a character I care for much at all, but when it's 60 cents and you love One Piece, you kind of just have to get it. So I've got me an Eyebrows, aka Basil Hawkins keychain. Next, I scored this Law keychain, and actually I'm gonna have to open it up for you guys so you can see a better look of what it looks like. But I scored this. Look at the price, 110 yen with tax. Like I said, very, very inexpensive. Like, really, that has to be like 85 cents or something. Like, just incredibly priced. And I don't remember where I got this, but it honestly might have been in Okinawa as well, because Okinawa had the stuff. Like, the entire time I was in Japan, I was looking for anything Dorohedoro. Didn't find it until the last leg of my trip, which was in Okinawa, and then I found Dorohedoro. But this is the Law keychain, and it's got this here as well. Just really cool to find a keychain this nice. Like, I'm really, really impressed with this one, and I love the price. What's the price? Like, hello, 85 cents Law keychain. Next, I got this from the Mugiwara store, the One Piece store on the mainland. I want to say this was in Ikebukuro, Sunshine City as well. And it was basically a blind bag keychain, like an ice cream one of the characters. So I was able to get Sanji, So this is Sanji with some ice cream. I was happy with anybody I got, but it was pretty inexpensive, so I just figured I would go ahead and get it. So the next things that I got, I was really excited to see. It was Sakamoto Days keychains. If you guys aren't familiar with Sakamoto Days, it's an incredible manga, and I'm really hoping it gets an anime, and I do have a feeling that it will, because one of the things that I got was from the Gashapon main store in Ikebukuro, and the other thing I got was from the Jump Shop, and it seems to me that a lot of the merch they have in both of those places all have anime. So I have a feeling that it's definitely on the track towards getting an anime. So the first thing was from the Gachapon. They had a Sakamoto Days keychain, and of course I got Sakamoto, which I was super excited about. And then the next thing I got was a Sakamoto Days keychain from the Jump Shop. This one I don't remember how much it was. It might have been about $5 or so, but still was super excited to get it because, like I said, I have high hopes that this will get an anime. But for now, I'm really loving the manga. So if you guys haven't checked it out, please do. Like, Sakamoto Days is incredible. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is actually not a keychain, but it's something really that I thought is really cool. So there was a Naruto and Sanrio collab happening in Ikebukuro when we were there. So our map took us around the way, but I finally found it, and I was able to get this cookie. And yes, this is an edible cookie. Like, I don't even know how they printed this on here, but it's just literally so cool. So this is the Naruto and Sanrio characters collab, which they already came out with once, and I have like merch from it. Like, I have a Kakashi Pochako plushie, but when I saw the cookie, I was like, I have to have this. Will I eat it? Maybe if I'm down bad on my luck one day and I really want a cookie, but for now, I feel like I can't. Like, it just looks too cool. While I was shopping, I also found this really cool Oshinoko plush keychain blind box. So I already went ahead and opened it, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys which one I got. And if you haven't seen Oshinoko, I'm gonna need you to fire up that high dive free trial and watch it because iconic. But I got Miss I herself, and this is a cute little keychain. It's a little chibi looking one, but yeah, I was really excited to get I was actually really hoping for I or Aqua, which is the main characters that I was hoping to get. So when I opened it up and saw I was ecstatic. How cute is that? So the next things that I bought were pretty much like plush things. Like, I bought a ton of plushies this time around outside of figures because I was very strict about the figures I was gonna get, because as you can see, I'm kind of at capacity as it is, and I was more so adamant on getting figures for anime that I either don't see a lot of or characters that I tend to collect, like Albedo and Law. So the next things you guys are going to see is my huge plushie collection that I bought. But a lot of the plushies that I found were either really well priced, or they're rare to the point where it's going to be very hard to find them here in the States, or if you do, they're pretty expensive. So the first one, if you guys don't know, I am a huge fan of ReZero, specifically Rem, and I found this huge laying down Rem plushie in Mandarake, and the price for her, so she was 550 yen, which is about $4. For the plushie this size, you would see this at a con probably for $40 or $50, and I'm like not exaggerating. Like, this is considered to be a large size plushie because the standard size is 8 inches, which she's much bigger than 8 inches. On top of the fact that she's a popular character, like, she's one of the main characters that they make figures and merchandise for because she's everybody's waifu, you know, like mine as well. So I was really excited to see this, and this is why I will put Mandarake in my like anime thrifting store hall of fame, because this was an incredible find, and I'm so happy to have this. On top of the fact that she's in great condition, like, she still has the tag. She still has the tag. The next thing I got from the Mugiwara store, and I'm super excited about this because this was the last one in the store, at least the last one that they had put out for the day. It is Law's Devil Fruit. This collection, I remember when it got announced on Twitter earlier in the year, and I totally forgot about it until I got into the store and saw it. But these are some of the Devil Fruit plush pillows, actually, because it's not actually just a plushie, it's a pillow. It's a decorative pillow, and I was so excited to see Law's because Law's like one of my favorite characters. Obviously Luffy, but like Law's one of my favorite non-straw hat characters, and so I really wanted his Devil Fruit, and so I was super excited that I was able to get this, on top of the fact that it was the last one. Now, it was a little pricey. It's probably one of the priciest things that I bought because, I mean, it's one piece and it's new merchandise and it's exclusive merchandise because I don't think they're going to keep it in production for forever, on top of the fact that I've not seen it being sold anywhere here in the States yet. Like, so this, I was just super excited about this, and it's reasonably sized for what it is. Next, this is probably my last set of Conan merch. I don't know why I have so much Conan merch, but I've got Shinichi and Ron here, the little keychains. Ron was 330 yen, and I don't remember how much Shinichi was, but I think he was around the same price because I got them from the same store. These both came from Osaka, and I got them together. Just cute little plush keychains, like look at that. The next thing I got, I love, love, love Blue Lock, and Bachira is one of my favorite characters, so I was super excited to see this cute little Bachira plush keychain. This was 300 yen as well, which like I've said now numerous times, is about $1.75. So really, really good for a keychain of a plush keychain like this, because this will probably run you about $10 or surprisingly even more depending on where you find it in the States. So I was super excited about that. And that was the last of all my like anime finds. So now we're gonna move on strictly to my Sanrio and San-X finds that I found in Japan. So the first thing I'm really excited about is this huge Rilakkuma plush. This is really, really big. Like I said, 8 inches is the standard size for a plushie. This one is huge. I found this on my last day in Okinawa, and I want to say it was about 300 yen or 500 yen. It was very, very inexpensive, and I was super excited to see it. I already looked up how much this plushie goes for, and it's about 60 bucks. So the fact that I found it for under $5 US in great condition. Granted, it doesn't have the tag, but it still looks new. So Book Off is another chain in Japan that has a lot of resale merch. They resell anime stuff, they resell designer fashion, like they have a lot of different things. So I went to the Book Off with my friends in Okinawa, and they had an 100 yen bin, and in that bin I found this Rilakkuma as a cactus. This one retails for about 40 bucks. I found this Rilakkuma with a Mr. Donut collab, which is a donut chain in Japan. This one also retails for about 40 bucks. And then I found this Pochako from Sanrio. This is the Halloween 2022 plush keychain, and this one also retails for about 40 bucks. I found each of these together for 300 yen, which again is about $1.75. So I found $120. Is that my math is correct? 40 times 3. I found $120 worth of plushies for $1.75 in Okinawa. I don't think y'all are hearing me. I don't think y'all are here. It's okay. It's okay. I'll keep this secret to myself because hello. Next, I rode the Hello Kitty Shinkansen when I was in Osaka. It was a big must do in my Japan list. And the main reason that I wanted to do it was because I was able to get this Hello Kitty train conductor plushie, which you can only get either resale or on the train. It's the only place they sell it. And I was super excited I was able to get it. Like, this is one of the prize and joy pieces of my collection now. And it even says Hello Kitty Shinkansen on her foot. Like, how cute is that? I love collecting Sanrio plushies that are rare or limited because I just feel like it makes my collection that much more worthwhile rather than just having a bunch of the regular plushies. So I was super, super excited to get this. And I will tell y'all, it was literally a mission because we were only on the train for 12 minutes. Next, when I went to Universal Studios Japan, I got another Hello Kitty, and this is another one because it says Hello Kitty Universal Studios Japan, and she is just literally adorable. It's really nothing else unique about her except her stamp on her foot, but I was just really excited because, like I said, I like to have unique plushies, and who else is going to have a plushie that says Universal Studios Japan unless you've been to Universal Studios Japan? Exactly. Exactly. Next, I got this Rilakkuma plushie from the Rilakkuma store that they had in Kyoto because we went to the Rilakkuma tea house because he has a little cafe restaurant. The food was banging, by the way, delicious. But I decided to get this because this is one of the limited plushies that they only sell at the store at the Rilakkuma tea house in Kyoto. And I think he's dressed up like his eggplant. I really couldn't say for sure. I kind of need to translate the tag to see, but this was the first Rilakkuma I bought before I found those in sale ones in Okinawa. Next, I got this Kuromi. This one came from Don Quixote, which if you guys don't know is one of my favorite souvenir stores in Japan. You'll see it all over and they're usually huge. You can spend hours just getting overstimulated in there because they have literally everything you can imagine. This one my friend actually bought for me because he ruined our first day when we got to Japan and messed up some of our plans. So this is what he owed me. So I decided to get this little Kuromi dressed as like a king, a queen. And I thought that was super cute. So Kuromi is actually my favorite Sanrio character, followed by Hello Kitty. So it's nice to get a new Kuromi in my collection. Next, one of the last things I bought when I was in the airport in Japan was this Hello Kitty plushie. To this day, I still don't know what she is supposed to be, but she's rare looking and the price was pretty good. I think she was like $19.80, which is about 15 bucks or so. So still really, or $12.80, excuse me. $12.80, which is like $9. So really, really excited to have it. I just don't know what she is at this time, and I'll have to do my Googles to figure that out. But another rare or limited Hello Kitty in my collection. One of the things that I was really adamant about finding this time when I was in Japan was a lot of the Sanrio characters that you don't really see a lot in the States. There are quite a lot of Sanrio characters, and a lot of them, their merch never really makes it outside of Japan, and if it does, it's very, very limited and very, very expensive. So I had a long list, and even though I was only able to get a few, I'm still really excited about that. So the first character that I was able to get was this Bon Bon Ribbon plush. She is a character that I don't even think a lot of people have heard of because, like I said, she's one of the characters that kind of pretty much just exists in Japan. So this is her. I got this from, I want to say Don Quixote as well, but still really, really excited to see it. Next, a lot of people are familiar with this character, and she is hard to find. When you do find her, you should always buy her. So I was able to get an Usahana keychain, and I actually ended up getting one for my friend as well because she also likes Usahana. So really, really excited to see that. Would have loved a full plush, but I'll always take a keychain if I have to. I already have a keychain of this character, but it's a very, very small one, and it was from a prize from a crane game, so I was really excited to get a bigger one. It is Karimi-chan. Karimi-chan is salmon sashimi, and there are people who don't really like Karimi-chan, but it was her 10th anniversary, which is why they had her merch in the store, because you don't normally see her in the Sanrio store. She's another one that's pretty rare and hard to find. So I was really, really excited to get this Karimi-chan keychain because, like I said, the other one I have is like so tiny. The next character isn't that hard to find, but she is still pretty rare. It's Wish Me Mel. She's a little rabbit with a little rainbow tail here. So I was able to get a keychain of her as well. I did not see her in a lot of the stores, so when I did see her, I went ahead and bought her because I needed her. And she was even on sale because she has like the smallest little spot on her. She has a spot on her somewhere, and it's literally so tiny. It's on her stomach. It's so tiny, I don't even know if the camera will pick it up, but they marked her down for that, which, like, in Japan, they're so big on quality, which I love. So I was able to get this keychain for 30% off because she has this like basically indetectable mark on her stomach. Like, a come up for me. Hello, live, laugh, love it. Next, I got this Mocha plushie. Mocha is a character from Cinnamoroll's World, and she's another one that's kind of rare and hard to find. And I wanted to get a keychain or regular size of her, but I didn't see her, so I just decided to go ahead and get her when I saw her at Don Quixote before I left Okinawa. I want to say, actually, the price is on here. She was 649 yen, which to me is a little pricey for a little plushie like this, but Mocha anything is going to be way more expensive buying it in the States, so I just went ahead and got it here just to say I have some Mocha merch now. And another plushie, although not one that's hard to get because it's Hello Kitty, but still a surprise find. I found this Hello Kitty plushie. It's from Tiger. It's a Tiger and Bunny collaboration, and I found it in Osaka in this sale bin. And granted, she does have some damage to her, like her feet are peeling a little bit, and you know, some of the leather up here is peeling, but nothing that can't be fixed. And I want to say she was 480 yen, which is like $3. Like, truly iconic. I wish they had the original price on it so I knew how much they were selling it for, but to get it for 480, not mad at that at all. Now, one thing that I really wanted to save in this video and show you guys that I was super excited to find, I just discovered a few weeks before I went to Japan that they had Sanrio and Nana, the anime, had collaborated. And when I was in Osaka looking through the plushies, I lifted up a plushie, and lo and behold, I found the Hello Kitty charm from the Sanrio and Nana collab. I cannot believe I discovered this. I cannot believe I found this. This collaboration came out in 2005, and who would have thought that I would happen to be in the exact same place at the exact same time that this was in the store, and just happened to find it minutes before they closed. Wow. Now, this one was a little expensive. I think this was like $12 for this little cell phone charm. And I have to do some stuff to make sure it stays protected because the bell actually kind of bleeds off on Hello Kitty and it's like tinting her red. But still, I cannot believe I was able to get my hands on this. Like, this and the Law are probably some of my greatest finds this Japan trip. Now, just some other things that I also got. I got this little Sanrio Hello Kitty wooden doll from the airport. It's a kokeshi, which is a Japanese wooden doll. They originated like in the 19th century, so now they're sold as souvenirs to people. So they bring good health and good harvest. So I just bought this one because it's Hello Kitty, and it was 900 yen, which is like $7 or $6 or something. I also got this San-X keychain from when I was at Rilakuma's tea house because I just wanted to make sure I got something in addition to the plushie. So it's got Rilakuma, Korilakuma, and Kirotori, I believe his name is, the yellow bird. So it's got those characters on, and I love a keychain, so I was excited to get this. Sanrio collab with Jochum. I'm not even gonna hold you guys. I don't know if it's J-pop, K-pop, I have no idea, but when I saw the collaboration like last year, I fell in love with this little rabbit, and I was so excited that I got this because this was gachapon, so of course it's totally random which one you get, but I got the one I wanted. I think his name is Chimada, but I was really excited to get this because they had plushies that I wanted, but I wasn't able to make it over to Odaiba to go to the store to get it, so I was really excited when I was able to get this keychain. I also got this Kuromi keychain from Kyoto when we visit Fushimi Inari, which is one of the most famous shrines there, so I was really excited to get this, and this was pretty expensive as well. I think this was about 500 yen. Also, I went to Daiso and I was able to get this Sanrio washcloth, but it has a ton of the characters on it. Like, it has Sugar Bunnies, it has Usahana, it has My Melody, I think Marin Cream is on here, and like Kuromi's on here, Wish Me Mel, so it has a lot of characters you don't really see on it, so I was really excited to get this. And because it's from Daiso, it was 100 yen. They have these raffles at a lot of the stores where you can pay a certain amount and you can win any of the prizes advertised that are still available. So I did one of those at Sanrio and I won this Tuxedo Sam towel. And that is everything I bought in Japan. Now, I don't know exactly the dollar amount of how much I spent, but the amount that I saved because I found so many things that were so incredibly priced as opposed to what they actually would charge for resale or here in the States is way higher than what I paid. So I'm just excited for everything that I got. I'm excited to find homes for all the merch that I got, and I don't know, it was just 10 out of 10 trip. I had a great time and I found a lot of great souvenirs that I get to look on to later whenever I walk into this room or into my bedroom or whatever it may be. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.